I have to fix this. There we go. That's better. It was giving me a little bit of trouble. Seems to be okay now. I think. Yeah, all seems to be well. Let's see if I can see what we're doing over on Mr. iPad. That's what I use to monitor these little things. Yep, there we are. There we are. I'm gonna click on that. And here we go. Boom. Oh, I gotta turn that down though. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. It's the pirate, isn't it? You assume I'm up to something. That might not be a bad idea. Okie doodle. Well, I'm tired, so I'm probably going to be a little low energy today, but I've got this box to open. So I figured, what the heck? Why not do it here? So that's what I'm going to do once we kind of get rolling in a second here. Just checking in real fast. Won't take up too much of your time. So here we go. And cheers to anyone that might be stopping in to watch me all fatigued and stuff. I'm kind of doing some other shoots today. Working on a review for tomorrow. Doing some pickups for today. Still has to be posted. That could be a little more centered. Yeah, that's better. Ding. But yes, I need to open this box. This is the last box of my December queue that has not been opened. So, it must be opened before it can be played, before it can be reviewed, before it can be filmed, etc. Technically, I'm filming it right now, so I guess that doesn't scan. But I said I was tired. So, let's see what we got. What is this? Hi. Where's the... Oh, Morpho Gigatron. I know you. What's all this then? I'm opening a box. I got a game. This is actually a game. It's not like underwear or anything, even though the box looks like it could have a lot of things in it. Coffee set or whatever, but... the idea is that it's an unboxing that I don't feel like editing, so I figured I'd open it over here and then review it later. Because it's part of my December queue, and by golly, are we getting close to Christmas. So I guess you guys, hopefully, you all have all your stuff worked out. But I need to open this and itemize it and see what's going on in there. This is Elf Journey from the North Pole game. It's part of our, counting down to Christmas kind of game lineup. And obviously it has to do with that movie, which I think was a summer movie, so this isn't exactly an anniversary of that. However, my calendar tells me that the animated musical version that's based on the Broadway, I think, play came out today on this day in history, so I'm obsessed with dates. So if this is an Elf date, we're going to open an Elf box. In fact, the video I'm going to post later on TikTok and everywhere else is an Elf thing as well. So it says... Help Buddy the Elf find his dad by leading him on a loopy route from the North Pole to New York City. Play path cards on the board to move Buddy the Elf, leading him toward your favorite landmarks along the way to score points. The player with the most points when Buddy the Elf finds his dad wins. I mean, isn't it always the one with the most points who wins? Anyway, so there's the back. It's all festive and stuff. Apparently there's a brilliant little Buddy the Elf mover that is called Adorable. Let's see if we agree. This one is not only Funko, but Prospero Hall for you game nerds in the house. Prospero Hall does some neat work. Funko does as well, but Prospero Hall is a very fascinating little collective of designers who really don't receive a lot of credit because they do this think tank thing that I don't fully understand. Let's see. Contents, game board, 12 tokens, 7 goal cards, 60 path cards, 1 Buddy the Elf mover, and instructions. I guess I had to put the exciting stuff first. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these things up. Hope anybody out there or who shows up later is having a good, warm day. I was out there freezing biscuits earlier on my walk because it's December. Got a changing season and trying to adapt accordingly. All right, so clearly this is the guy's hat, so that's clever. But this would suck to put on your gaming shelf because it's just not going to cooperate with all these square, rectangular boxes and things like that. But yeah, it's what is. All right, opening the box. Let's get this party started. And that's basically all we're doing. Just itemizing, inventory, whatever. It's all pepperminty and all shrink wrapped and stuff like that. Doesn't this look like a set of festive cheeses or dips maybe? Like you should be able to dip chips in this. Okay, so there's a shrink wrapped set of boards. There's that would be our Buddy the Elf mover. Neato. Kind of looks like one of those Russian dolls. And beyond that, and this is the little container. Let's see, we got these little guys. We've got these bigger whatevers. Bunch of tokens. And ye old instructions. So let's see if we can make heads or tails of this mess. Let's start with this, actually. I just love the violent part with the cutting things. Gets my blood going. Oh, there's things falling out already. There's like little... They're abandoning ship as I do this. I think maybe I should have done this laying it down. There we go. All right. And here comes the snowball. So this builds a board, I suppose. Definitely looks like it's meant to fit together. Do these fold out? Oh, they fold out. Oh, we're going to make a big-ass snowflake. I can tell. And on the other side is the game board. How very Christmassy. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Snowflake bits, snowflake all the way. There's the third part. But on the other side, let's see, we got that. See how well they fit together. That would go... It's upside down. I just got here. Let's see. So, oh, no. I'm doing this wrong. It would go like that. And then this thing would come in here, which leaves kind of an empty space in the middle. And I'm pretty sure I know what it's filled with. These things that fell out of here. First of all, Elf. And that's supposed to be off-center? Because that is off-center. And then we got these three little things that really don't, I don't know, they're not any special little battle board sections or anything like that. They're just, I don't know, they're just missing pieces that help it connect. Hey, I don't know. I'm just getting here. I'm seeing this for the first time just like you are, so there's that. Is there anything in here that's helpful on that regard? Well, it shows the board put together. So it just makes one complete picture, like a puzzle, you know, like it would. Before we get any further, I kind of want to look at this little figure here because, honestly, I think a lot of games are sold because of the components. If it's got a little mini or if it's got cool dice or something like that, terrain and that sort of thing. Anyway, so here's the Buddy mover. See if we can catch the focus on that. And yeah, he's got more of a kind of a classic look than anything super modern that you might expect from Funko, which is kind of cool and for a Christmas thing. Holidays are kind of a tunnel to the past where you remember past years, past decades, things like that. It does kind of create this strange little thing. And so the fact that it looks a little ancient, a little historic, a little classic is very appropriate. So Pirate approved. Too true. Yes, thank you, Morpho. I knew you'd have my back. And cheers to you, matey. I'm not cheersing enough yet, but it's early yet. All right, well, I'm going to take a look at these cards. So the game board These are probably the 7 goal cards. So what have we got? Oh, they all say goals. All right. So what I think is going on here, without knowing anything about the game, is that, well, kind of like in Flux. Here's 3 conditions, and if you meet those, then boom. You know, well, Flux is probably not the best example, but it's the first one to pop off from my head. Let's see. Wise Snowman, Gumdrop Village, and World's Best Coffee, for instance. And then Narwhal Pal, Animal Friends, Wise Snowman. So somehow if you achieve these 3 things, I mean, goal implies that you're the big wiener, and good for you. So let's just assume that's the case until proven otherwise. I will review this later. It'll be the later in the month thing. So what else we got? Oh, we got, yeah, let's save those. So these things, these tiny little card here, what is this? 12 tokens, 60 path cards. 60? There's not 60 of anything here. What are you talking about? This means fronts and backs, but even still, there's not, well, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, okay. These are thinner than I thought. So these definitely are paths. See, they got little arrows and they got little, you know, things kind of showing that somebody drunk is trying to walk a straight line. You know, you can get arrested for stuff like that. And yeah, more of this kind of thing. Okay, so wobbly, fly to the bumblebees kind of, you know, path stuff here. All right, and there's a lot of them. They're tiny. There's apparently 60 of them, and I'm not going to go through them all. And you wouldn't want me to anyway, I guarantee. So what's next? That was 60 path cards. Now we've got tokens. Tokens, there are apparently 12. So let's see here. What we got? Got. Well, that would be a gingerbread person. And there's his butt. With a star on it. Like a Sneetch. Another one. That one has 3 butt stars. And 2 butt stars. I'm not going to carry that too long, but I think I already saw this was a Gumdrop House, Gumdrop Village thing. Let's see. World's Best Coffee, I would imagine. Narwhal Pal. Good luck, buddy. Or something like that. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie. I have seen it this December, and the musical version. It's just, I can't keep everything in my poor old rum-addled pirate head. So, you know, I do what I can. Candy canes. Is it like a candy cane forest or something like that? Oh, here's the snow globe. New York City. And it's the same on both sides. And, come back here. That would be your animal pals. Apparently a goal, a way to win the game. And your snowman guy, who kind of looks like a Vegas lounge act. Probably what they had in mind. Another gingerbread man with 2 butt stars. And finally, I don't know. It's a tree with kind of a snowflake star thing on top. But yeah, clearly it's one of the goals. Let's see if there's anything interesting to note in here. Path cards. Locations. Are they locations? Guess they're locations. Gingerbread men. That would be, yep, those. Ice flows. Oh, well, that's on the board. Maple syrup. Nothing overly interesting about it. It is just simply what it is. Well, that's going to be the contents. I think we'll leave it at that. Because there is really nothing else to discover here. I do like that mini, though. I got me a old 80s Russian chess set. And this just seems to be a style of that sort of thing. It was in connection with the Olympics. And the pieces kind of had that look to it. Those stackable dolls and things like that. It just looks neat. I dig it. I like him. He's cool. I like anything that would work well on the tree, but I'm not going to usurp because I'm going to need him to play the game. But anyway, thank you, Morpho Gigatron, and anyone else who watches this later. It was a quiet morning, and I didn't give much warning, but just had to get this box open. I got to get back to work. I'm going to do some pickups because I still have a 60-second review to put out today. Hopefully that'll come in the next hour or so. But this was our unboxing, our opening of Elf Journey from the North Pole game. And you saw it here first. Ladies and gents, and pirates, and elves, and whoever else might be lurking out there. But I thank you for watching, and I'm going to go my way and get back to work, and I will see you next time. Yar har!